Are you sick and tired of dying in public lobbies because your team just isn't good? Or do you want to find a Dandy's World community that accepts everyone and can help you? Well, if that's the case, consider joining Ria's World, my brand new Dandy's World Discord server. Ria's World is an interactive server that allows you guys, yes you, to hang out and talk to other Dandy's World fans in a comfortable environment. We have a large variety of channels where you can voice chat with others, post art on our art channel, or just say hi in chat. We also provide team creation. This allows our members who are verified run creators to make different runs in Dandy's World. These can range from pro runs to Dandy's runs or just runs for fun. If you want to apply for run access, or if you're having any problems in the server, you can always open a ticket for assistance. One of our amazing staff members will help you with whatever you need. Lastly, we host fun events like Roblox or Dandy's World, game nights, and giveaways. And speaking about giveaways, I'm actually hosting a StarTime skin giveaway where you can win this game pass. In celebration of me hitting 60,000 followers, entries will be in my server soon. So, what are you waiting on? Join Ria's World today with the link in my bio. Tips to know before buying. Finn is an uncommon toon that can be purchased for 500 ichor and finishing 15 machines. He's very affordable for new players. Finn has one passive ability. He can gain a 33% speed boost when any machine is completed for 10 seconds. This is useful for getting to the elevator quickly and escaping twisteds, and this is very similar to Shelly's passive ability. Because of Finn's 4-star skill check and 3-star extraction speed, Finn is an extractor. His stats are also very similar to Shelly, and he's great for sneaking around doing machines quickly. Now for trinkets. Since Finn is an extractor, you can mostly just use extracting trinkets such as blue bandana, wrench, V-mote, machine manual, magnifying glass, and participation award. But if you're worrying about times like getting to the elevator, you can also use vanity mirror or alarm to help you, but it's completely optional. Finn is a very mid-toon in my opinion. He's an okay extractor, but he's just decent at most. Don't bother buying him unless you want to. I'll rate him a 5.5 out of 10. If they gave Finn a buff or maybe 5-star skill check, he would be better. What toon should I do next? And also, I just came back from vacation, so sorry for not posting in like a week. We have small information about 2 new toons being added to Dandy's World. So here's everything we know so far. First, let's start from the beginning. When Louis was added into Dandy's World back in December last year, he received an information poster on one of the new maps like every other toon. On this information poster it reads, Louis is a part of the 3-toon circus act. You hear that? It said 3 toons in a circus act, meaning Louis is one of 3 toons to be added into the game from this trio. Now the reason I think these 2 toons will be added into the game is from Quell's messages on the Blush Crunch Discord server. Quell stated in one of her messages, "Dude, I have so many designs on the back burner. Can't wait to introduce Louis' circus troupe of friends in the future." This basically confirms that these toons will be revealed at some point. but we do have a hint that one of these tunes will be some sort of mime. Yet again on the Blush Crunch Discord server, someone asked if the 3 circus tunes includes a mime, and Quell responded with this image and a message saying maybe. This likely confirms the fact that one of these upcoming tunes is likely going to be a mime. But it's not 100% confirmed yet. Anyways, that's all we know so far. Are you excited for these potential circus tunes coming soon? And thank you so much for watching. Tips to know before buying. Shrimpo is a common tune that can be purchased for 100 ichor. Yes, he's that cheap and the cheapest tune in the game. Shrimpo has one passive ability that isn't really even an ability. He has drastically lower stealth than every other tune in the game, and his description reads, only play this tune if you are looking for a challenge. Every single one of Shrimpo's stats are 1 star. His movement, extraction, stealth, stamina, everything is 1 star, meaning he's basically horrible at everything. Because of Shrimpo's stats, his role is actually nothing. He can't distract, extract, or support anything, he's just kinda there. I might sound crazy by saying this, but Shrimpo can actually have a very rare use in distracting. If a tune with slow movement speed or little to no stamina is getting chased, Shrimpo can run up and gather their attention, basically sacrificing himself to save the tune. Here's some trinkets I'm gonna list that you can use for him. Thinking Cap to increase his skill check size, Vmote to instantly complete a machine, Wrench to add a little more completion to your first machine, and basically any speed trinkets in the game. Shrimpo is definitely a tune for sure, but he's 100% a 0 out of 10. He's a satire tune, which is kinda funny, but honestly, he's so cheap you could buy him anyways. What tune should I do next? And thank you for almost 7,000. Here's everything we know about the new upcoming Dandy's World Christmas update. We already know that we are getting 3 new tunes in this update: Rudy the Reindeer, Babette the Ornament, and Ginger the Gingerbread. Now, these tunes will not cost ichor. They will cost a new event currency earned during this new event, so don't bother grinding ichor. Also, Rudy is confirmed to be a light producer tune during blackouts. Next, there will be a new code once the update drops. The code is 1 billion and it gives you 150 of the new event currency. This code expires on January 17th, so make sure to redeem it quick. It looks like the lobby will be completely styled with Christmas decorations. Here's an image of what Dandy's shop looks like. Very festive indeed. Now here's some important stuff. Rudy, Babette, and Ginger can only be earned during this event, but don't worry if you miss it, as the event will come back in a year with all the same tunes. There is no specific date when the event will end, but Quell confirmed it will be over a month since its release. Finally, the release date. The Dandy's World Christmas Update releases on January 10th, specifically this Friday. On the announcements channel in the Brush Crunch Discord server, it should automatically show the time it will release, but it's 6 to 7 p.m. UK time. Are you excited for this new Dandy's World update?
Guys, I can't be the only one who's getting tired of Dandy's World, not the game, the fandom itself. Like, when I ever search Dandy's World on TikTok, the most disgusting videos come up, which is just gross. And don't get me started on the shits. Like, don't get me wrong, I don't mind a shit once in a while, but that's all the fandom cares about. Like, as an example, Girl got announced for being released and then she was already getting shit. She wasn't even out yet. And don't get me started on the players. Like, everyone, or mostly everyone in this fandom, are so toxic. And don't get me started on the griefers. Honestly, I feel like this fandom is getting a lot of hate and I don't blame it. I mean, this fandom is really weird in general, but most fandoms are. And I also get really uncomfortable when a Cosmo comes up to me, I'm a Sprout main, and they start saying weird stuff to me like, I don't know you, leave me alone. Oh, and don't get me started about when you don't ship something the whole fandom like was everyone in the server said, oh, I ship fruit cake or cake fruit. Honestly, I don't mind it, but I don't really ship it. So tell me why this pebble graced me, because I said I don't really ship fruit cake / cake fruit. Or when you take a machine from someone, even if you didn't know if they were doing that machine to finish the floor, they go on a rampage like it's one machine. You will survive. Honestly, that's my little rant over. If you want me to add more or comment about what you hate in Danny's World, I could do another video of me reacting to it. But yeah, that's my rant over. Have a nice day, Celeste. Bye.
Okay, but can we talk about how annoying Scraps and Goob are? I literally think they are genuinely worse than getting pebbles in every single way. They are the most annoying, twisted ever and will literally steal all your heals. If you're doing a machine, you are genuinely done for. If they see you, they will either touch you or hug you.
I feel so bad for Goop. He's crying all the time and Scrap's ears got.
Let it die, let it die, let it shrivel up and die. If I got the chance to change or add any lore, I would literally give them the worst transformation into a twisted infection. I literally feel my soul leave my body the moment I see Scraps or Goob. Because, why do you mean I got Scraps in one of the smallest maps? And the next floor I was relieved to see Astro's room. But of course they hate to see me happy. So I found out Goob was in the same floor. And it's just not the twisted that are annoying. The mains might be worse. Because why am I seeing half of Goob mains use fancy purse, which is never good.
But it can help Sprout heal if someone gets hurt early.
This video isn't even about Sprout, but if someone is getting hurt before floor 5, I genuinely don't think they deserve a heal. I could literally make a whole video about how bad healer mains are bad at this game. Anyways, back to the point. Then half of Goob mains are just straight up pebble boopoo at this game and get hurt so much. And then Scraps mains are playing Scraps for some reason. Like no shame, but even with her rework, she still feels kind of underwhelming. It's so bad I literally, straight up sometimes, leave runs because someone is playing Goobs. Yatter girl out, I guess. Tips to know before buying.
Louie.
Louie is a common toon that can be purchased for 1000 ichor and completing all mastery quests on Poppy. Very simple requirements in my opinion. Louie has one passive ability. For every missing heart Louie has, they gain a 20% more run and walk speed multiplier. Once Louie is at 1 heart though, he gains a 20% movement speed, making him one of the fastest toons in the game. Once Louie is healed however, his movement speed resets to its usual speed depending on what heart he is on. And a cool fact is, when Louie gets healed, his head inflates like shown here. I would say Louie is an all-rounder when it comes to roles. He has decent extraction, decent support as he can take twisteds off players using his stealth, and amazing distracting skills. Here's a list of extracting trinkets and speed trinkets you can mix and match from if you want to play all-rounder. You can always stick to one side though depending on what role you play. Also for Louie, some players use Savory Charm when distracting fast twisteds like Pebble or Babette. But it's very controversial as half the community love it but half the community thinks it's useless. Anyway, it's just an extra option if you have it for distracting. In my old video, I somehow rated Louie a 7 out of 10, which is just completely incorrect. Louie is such a good toon and dare I say the best common toon out there. He's extremely worth it. I will rate Louie a 9 out of 10. He's so fun to distract as and honestly just my goat. Anyways, what toon should I do next? And remember to join my Discord server in my bio. In the recent Dandy's World update, we got so much information about Louie's circus trope of friends and a brand new toon supposedly coming soon. So here's everything we know about Louie's new circus trope of friends. So let's get straight into it. If you didn't watch my last video I posted like almost 2 months ago, I talked about how Louie has a circus trope of friends, which are 2 new toons coming soon, and now we know what these 2 toons are. The second toon in the 3-toon circus trope is actually revealed to be Yatta, the newest toon added. In Yatta recent dialogues, she responds to V talking about her troupe of friends. She also mentions acrobatics, which means she's most likely an acrobat in the group. Also like not to flex or anything, but I did low-key predict this like a day before the update came out. I'm actually a mind reader, I swear. Now moving on to the final toon of the circus trope. Yatta actually told us herself who this mystery toon is in one of her dialogues. So the third and final member of the 3-toon circus trope is a toon named Blot, and they play a mime in the circus trope. Once again in Yatta's dialogue, she responds to Glisten that Louie is kind of the clown in the group. Yatta herself is an acrobat and Blot is a mime, because we got Yatta in the game. I guarantee Blot will be added sometime soon, but I cannot wait to see what they look like and what their ability and stats will be like. Anyways, that's all we know so far. These are just rumors and Blot's release has not been teased or confirmed by Quell, but let's hope they do soon. The real question is, are you excited for this potential upcoming mime toon? If you didn't know already, Main Toons and Twisteds will be receiving new animations next update, so here's everything we know about Pebble's upcoming animations. Let's get straight into it. So Quell announced on the Blush Crunch Discord server that old models will be getting reworked to become high quality and less laggy, as well as their animations. With this, Quell showed off the new Pebble and Twisted Pebble animation reworks in the channel, which I'm going to show to you now. Let's start off with Twisted Pebble. Here's a showcase of the animation differences between the new animation on the right and the old animation on the left. I think the tongue is so cute on this one. Here's his new losing animation, his new walking animation, and a much more smoother idle animation too. Here's his attack animation, which looks almost identical to the one we have now but just more smooth. And now we move on to Pebble's updated animations, including a fun new idle quirk too. Here is Pebble's new idle animation, which actually feels more bouncy in my opinion. Here's his new walking animation where he now sways side to side, the running animation which seems more spring-like now, and his extraction which basically nothing really changed. And finally, here's Pebble's brand new little idle animation quirk. His little spin is so cute. I'm really excited to see what these new animations will look like on other Main Toons like V or Shelly, especially on how good the Pebble ones look. Anyways, are you excited about these new animations? Also, just a small apology for not posting in like almost a month. I'm caught up with exams, had a 1-week holiday to Hong Kong, and I've also been grinding Forsaken on Roblox. Anyways, I love you guys and thank you so much for 80,000 followers.